Isn't this one of the most epic things you've ever seen? It's a 6 and a G that are placed in such a manner that it looks like the number 69. That number is haunting me and following me. I mean it. It's getting scary. Anywho, I have a battle here against Pokeboy18, and I had to download it from YouTube because I messed up my recording, and then he had to record it and upload it to YouTube, and yeah, that's fail. So, the video file, the kind of file that the video was in when I downloaded it from YouTube was completely messed up, so I had to use this video converter, which decided to, get really annoying, and I'm sure you will see in what way it gets annoying. So, yeah, here we go for the battle. Okay, as you can see, the quality isn't that bad, and then there's this annoying text. But anyways, I start out with the Wartortle, and he starts out with the Haunter, and I'm just gonna go for the Water Spout. I was pretty sure it was Sash, but I didn't really care. And so, yeah. And he's just gonna use Hypnosis, and that's gonna hit, and that's gonna fail. And I don't even know if this is our first or our second battle, because they look exactly the same in the beginning. Whatever, I bring out a dodgy Sneasel, because it's pink, which makes it dodgy, and he uses Energy Ball, and Sneasel takes that fairly well. And then now I'm just gonna go for the Pursuit. I was hoping I was faster, but thankfully I wasn't, but because Sneasel is like epic fast, and I get life orb damage and stuff. So he brings out Abra, and now I see this is our second battle, I think, because I didn't stay in the first battle. Anyways, he uses Energy Ball, and now I bring in Shut Up, Snowflake! And he switches out to Metang, and I predict that pretty nicely, and I use Earthquake, and then I take out the Metang. And now I'm absolutely sure that this is our second battle. He brings out Quilava, and I know it's like Scarfed and stuff, so I'm just gonna bring out Island to take the Eruption, and Island takes that Eruption fairly well, so that it can take another one. So now he brings out Abra, and I know he's gonna go for like Energy Ball or something other gay, so I'm gonna bring out DD, my Dusclops, which has like epic special defense and epic everything, so he takes that Psychic like a freaking beast. So now he switches out from Abra, and he goes into Garbite, which is pretty nice for me, or not really, because I went for the Shadow Sneak. I thought I went for the Will-O-Wisp, but just ignore me. I get the critical hit, which is pretty nice, but it didn't matter. For the first time we mattered, I got a critical hit that really mattered, but whatever. He uses Shadow Claw, which does quite a lot, and then I use Will-O-Wisp and it misses, and now I know I can take another Shadow Claw, so I'm just gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp again, but that fails because it brings out Erectus, his Lileep. And this Lileep is really annoying because it can like stall out my team if it gets the right thing. I knew he had Stockpile, so I just went for the Snatch, but he uses freaking Toxic, which annoys me. But Toxic isn't that bad on Dusclops because I have Pain Split, which can help me in this matter. But now I think I'm gonna go for another Snatch. No, I wasn't. I just switch out into my Bzzzt, and he uses Stockpile, which is fail. So now I'm just gonna try to skip. I wonder. I think. Oh, wait, 1 second. I will just. Yeah. I will go for the Hidden Power Ice because I want to get some damage on it, and I get some damage on it, but not even close to enough. So he goes for the Toxic and fail. But yeah, Bzzzt is it's a Choice Scarf Electric, which is really supposed to be in LC, but it works in NFE too. So now I bring out DD again, and now I'm gonna try to snatch some stockpiles off of him, which I fail at every time as usual. Yeah. But my original plan was to keep this thing from recovering using Snatch, but he uses freaking Protect, and Snatch never works for me, or works sometimes, but like barely any time it works for me. But now he's gonna switch out and go into Garbite as I go for the Snatch, which is weird. And now I'm pretty sure. Now I know he's gonna go for something gay like Earthquake or Dragon Claw or something. So I bring out my Shellfish because it has really good defense, and I was expecting the Earthquake. Set up the Stealth Rocks to stop him from switching in the thing. Gosh, Quilava too many times. And now his Shadow Claw brings me down to Overgrow, so Seeds Bomb is gonna take him out pretty obviously. Now he brings out Abra, and I'm gonna go out and shut up, Snowflake, because I was pretty sure he wasn't gonna go for the Energy Ball. And there comes the freaking text I hated. Get out of my screen, damn it! So now I use Ice Shard to take that thing out, which is pretty nice. and Snowflake is banded, just so you know. So he now brings out Quilava, and I know an Ice Shard isn't gonna do too much to it, but I just go for it anyway because I don't have that much use of Snowflake anymore. And Ice Shard does quite a lot, and he uses Eruption, which is good because Eruption is at like half damage now, so half power, whatever. So now I'm gonna bring out Island. Oh, I thought I brought out Island. That would have made like a bunch more of sense. I said sense. So, I used Shadow Sneak because I knew it would take it out, and I knew it could damage anything that it brought in. So now I was like hoping he would use Stockpile or Recover, but he used Protect again, and I'm starting to get pissed on this, like, gosh. And the banner just disappeared, which makes me happy, because now I won't be annoyed in my narration anymore. So, now he's Protect again, and I let him use Protect, and I use Pain Split, because I don't want him to use Protect in all eternity and just stall out my Toxic. So now I was hoping that he would use Recover, because he wasn't really sure what Snatch would do, so I was thinking that he might not predict it. But he's Protect... Gosh. And now I was, like, kinda hoping that I would faint, because... I could, like, Erectus is taking some serious damage now, so I'm just gonna keep snatching, or no, I use Shadows. Stop. Oh yeah, I go. Okay. Now I'm gonna faint from the Toxic because he gets like 3 protects in a row, which is horrible. Because if he wouldn't gotten that 3rd protect, he would be like dead by now, which would have changed the whole battle. But whatever. Now I bring out Island to get his Hydro Pump off, and he uses Recover, which is horrible. Because now he can like stall out my whole team. So the only thing I can do now is try to switcheroo a Stroy Scarf on him. That's like my best hope. So I'm just gonna keep sleeping, which is horrible. And then he's gonna start stockpiling, which is even more horrible. And yeah, Erectus is a really disgusting name. And now I use my Freezing Beam against it, and I do quite a lot of damage actually. And he predicted my freaking Wake and uses Toxic, which is pretty frustrating to say the least. So Ice Beam doesn't even do half, but I was hoping that it would take it out at this point, and it doesn't. Obviously, because I get like minimum damage or something, and he uses Recover and he gets all his health back, which is pain. It's freaking pain and everything, and you can't even see my Wartortle's name because of fail quality. So now I'm gonna bring out this thing because I want to simply switcheroo it, Choice Scarf at it, and since he didn't, like, I used Thunderbolt predicting him to go into Quilava because that's like the sensible thing to do, but he just uses Stockpile like a freaking idiot, and it's hard to predict idiot moves like that. But obviously it wasn't an idiot since I used Thunderbolt after all, but like, seriously, so. Anyways, I'm gonna bring out Island now, and then I'm gonna switch back into Electrike to get the switcheroo on him. And like, I should... This is a turning point in the battle, because he uses Protect and then I use switcheroo. And I think, yeah, I don't know, like, I'm not sure what I should have done right here, because since he used Protect, he knew what I was gonna do, and I just used switcheroo because I thought that I could... I don't know what I thought. Yeah, I thought that I could take a Flamethrower with Wartortle because it's good. So I bring out Shellfish's Death Fodder to feint from the Flamethrower. Then I can bring out Wartortle to take out the Quilava, I thought. But I can't even take a Flamethrower at this HP. Which is like the worst thing ever, because now I have practically lost, because I can't outspeed Quilava with this thing, because it has it has like 14 speed at level 5, because it's made for Little Cup. So good game, Pokeboy, and guys, rate, comment, subscribe, and